In my tutorial videos, I like to utilize timestamps, which should be showing right at this very moment. If you find that I am going over something that you don't need to go over, please feel free to use the timestamps, skip around, I will not be offended. Also, I have a link in the description of this video to a chord sheet that you can access for free on my Patreon page. You can print it out and follow along. Sometimes that makes life a little easier. Hello and welcome to the tutorial for Wild World by Cat Stevens on the GCEA ukulele. So this is for concert, soprano, and tenor ukuleles. The song has quite a lot of fast chord changes. However, it is very repetitive. So once you get the main sequence down, it should be pretty comfortable learning the rest of the song once you learn one part. The chorus of the song has three very common chords, which are C, G, and F. There's also a little bit of a muting technique that I use, which I'll discuss when we get there. But for now, we're going to work on the chords for the verses of the song. We'll start nice and slow, and then we'll add the island strum, and we'll get a little bit faster. So in this song, we're going to start on an A minor chord. Second finger down, second fret of the G string. We're going to use the cheater version of the D7 chord, which is we're just going to add our third finger to the second fret of the E string. And that brings us to the G chord. So we're going to slide that third finger to the third fret of the E string. We're going to move the second finger up. We're going to add first finger to the second fret of the A string. And that's our G chord. From there, we lift up to C major 7, which is almost like the C chord, but we're on the second fret, making it a B instead of a C. From there, we move to the F chord. There's no super simple way to go about that. We just kind of have to know where F chord is. Second finger is on the second fret of the G string. First finger, first fret, E string. Let's go. Adding third finger to create a D minor chord. And then from there, we kind of have to switch everything up. So we're going to make an E7 chord. We're going to move our third finger to the A string, second fret. Second finger moves up one string to the C string, second fret. First finger moves down to the G string, first fret. There's E7. And that is pretty much the end of the verse. And if we're going into the chorus, we're going to go straight to a G7 chord. So we're just going to move this first finger from the G string up to the E string, first fret. And then we go to C from there. Now we're going to practice transitioning in between each chord. So I'm going to call each one and we'll play it together. Here we go, starting on A minor. Ready, go. Here's D7, ready, go. Here is G, ready, go. Here's C major 7, now. Here's F, ready, go. Here's D minor, now. Here's E7, ready, go. And G7, ready, go. Now I'm going to just do 4 beats of each one, 4 strums for each one. Ready? And 1, 2, ready, A minor. 1, 2, D7. Here's G. C major 7. Here is F. Here's D minor. Here's E7. Here's G7. So the good news is that the chords don't change that much faster. The benign news is that we're going to change the strumming pattern, and that strumming pattern is the island strum. And we're going to do 1 cycle of the island strum for every iteration of the chord. If you know how the island strum goes, you can skip ahead to this time. If you don't know how the island strum goes, this is how it goes. If you're counting, you're gonna count 1, 2, and 4, and. And for every number, you're going down. For every and, you're going up. So it's 1, 2, and 4, and. If you think about your hand just constantly going up and down, this will not be too big of a challenge. You're just choosing the times that you don't brush against the strings. So you're gonna go down, down, up, down, up. But your arm is still going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. That's pretty slow, so let's practice the chord progression in that slow tempo. And 1, 2, ready, A minor, D7, G, C major 7, here's F, D minor, E7, Now we're going to take it a little bit faster, not quite to tempo yet. Here's A minor, 1, 2, ready, go. Now closer to the tempo we're going to perform it at. Here we go. And 1, 2, ready, A minor. G7, G, C major 7, F, D minor, E7, G7. Now we're going to go over the chorus, and I'm going to assume that you are comfortable on the island strum before we go on, because it's going to be pretty important. We're going to have an interruption in the second line of the island strum. I'll show you what happens. But first we do one cycle of C, and then we go to G, and then we go to F, and again F. And here's where it gets tricky. The second line, first beat, we go 1, G, G. So we go mute, down, 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 up, down. And let's try that again. Here's C, C, G. Here's F. At the end, it's down, down, up, down, down. Or you can just go down, 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 whichever one is more comfortable for you. The reason we have that mute in the second and fourth lines of the chorus is because that is corresponding to what happens in the recording, right? We have one full beat of silence and it's pretty jarring. So that's how I interpret that jarring effect in this arrangement. Let's go a little faster for the chorus. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, ready, here. C, G, F, 2, 3, 4, 1. C, 2, 3, 4, again. C, 2, G, 2, F, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Here we go, D minor, E7. And that leads us back into our other part. Now we've looked at all the parts separately and we're going to put them together in our play along. But before we do our play along, I want to talk to you about what I am doing on Ophie. Ophie is a new online platform that was started by 3 teenagers with the goal of offering personalized activities that anyone could enjoy. As an Ophie host, I offer one-on-one beginner ukulele lessons as well as a weekly repertoire class where we learn a new song together in an interactive environment. If you want more information on this, you can check out the links in the description of this video. That being said, let's play. So we'll do an intro first, and I'll sing, and you can play, and 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. I hope you found that helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun to play. I really like all the fast chord changes. Makes me feel cool. I want to give a special shout out to Maude, my student, who has suggested this to me. It's a really cool song and I really enjoyed learning it. If you have a suggestion for a song you would like to learn or work on through this channel, through my channel, please let me know. I am always open to suggestions. I'm always looking for new things to learn. And this is a growing experience that we're making together. I want to say thank you to my patrons who support the work I put into making this channel awesome. If you're interested in how you can support this channel monetarily, you can check out the link to my Patreon page in the description of this video. One of the biggest benefits that I have in my Patreon page right now is that you get unlimited access to all of the song sheets in one place on a Google Drive, and that's just for $1. So right now, that's a pretty good deal. It's always growing and I try to add to it weekly, so yeah. If you do not have $1 to spare, no worries. You can always help me out by liking this video. If you liked it, you can subscribe to my channel if you want, or you can just leave a comment saying, "This was a good tutorial, Stephanie. You're awesome and cool and I like your bangs." Until next time, stay mindful, stay musical, and stay out of trouble.